Up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It is time to get into Trials in the Sky, the third. Super excited. Going in blind. Don't know what's going on. Let's get into it, all right? What's up? You're my walking guide, I take it? Let's do it. So, I don't know how to load up my previous data. There was never an option for that. Sep, how do you do that? Hit start. There's no start button. Like, this is on Steam version, so. Oh, you mean start. Oh. No, the button on the screen that says start. Alright. I guess, well, I plan on playing on normal because Nightmare is going to kick my ass. There's an achievement for beating this game on Hard Plus, but I don't want to die. So I guess we'll do normal. Yeah, I'm doing normal. Now loading. Now loading. Forever loading. Well, in the sky, see save data found. Oh, yes. They never did that to the first one. Maybe it did. Maybe it didn't. Yes. Hey! I guess I just picked that one. Yeah, might as well. That might have. Maybe I did. Year 1203 of the Septium calendar, fall, just over half a year since the liberal arc collapsed. Cruising through the night sky above the cruising Providence in the eastern Arabonia. Yeah, you get to play! Guessing doesn't work if you play the Vita version of second SD. I'm not sure. It was the Rainford Company's latest deployed of the luxury, the Lusterian, whatever. Wow, that's fancy. Luxury ship, Lustania. Fancy. I think you'd have to play the Vita version. The Legend of Heroes. I was looking at the achievements. Apparently there's one for fighting Cassius. Trials in the Sky the Third. Fancy. Really? Didn't know that. Maybe I did and forgot. If I may have your attention, please. Thank you. On behalf of the Conrad Company, I would like to take the time to thank you all for attending this party today. As I'm sure you're all aware, this is the most auspicious day. Look like Rude with hair, but with red hair. Kevin! Yes, indeed. His hair is dark. On this historic day, 10 years ago, this fine company... Hehe, you don't seem to be enjoying this quite as much as he is. You ought to at least try and feign interest in what he's saying, Surely you must understand what kind of man he is if you were here. Oh, look how fancy as you can gain an earring. Oh, that I do. He's a merchant of death who made a fortune during the 100 Days' War and one of the Empire's most wealthy men, despite being a relative newcomer. Why, it was only a few years ago that he partnered up with the famous Rainford Group, and now he's serving on the board of directors. His record makes for a most impressive read, that much is for certain. Although, I dare say he's less impressive in person compared to on paper. My, you're best refrained from making remarks. The mask of yours may disguise your identity, but it won't keep those naughty men in black away, should you make an enemy of them. Now that's a terrifying prospect. I can't imagine I'd say I'd last very long if I did. Oh, whatever. Shoot one of those little salt bullets at him. You're alright. I'd sure be cast through this window as easily as a pebble plunges through water. I must say, I find you rather intriguing. You a member of the press, perhaps? Or maybe even a government official? I would answer, but where's the fun in spilling secrets? I'll leave the pondering to your fertile imagination, mademoiselle. Leaving my identity aside, however, this ship is an impressive work of art. It's hard to believe we're inside one at all, and yet here we are, thousands of arcs in the air. Well, as the Rheinfall's latest model, one would expect nothing less than art. Last I heard, they were advertising it as a largest airship in the world. Honestly, remake of these games is probably the only thing that make me want a PS5, while they have Xbox control. Well, you can use a PlayStation controller for it. I was actually having an issue with this. Come to find out, I just forgot to hit that little check mark that says enable gamepad. I would like to see a remake of these. Really would. It is 120 AUGs across, so they're probably right. As far as most of the world know. You certainly know how to make a lady curious. Does it really? I got a friend that he bought a PS5 controller to use for a computer. I don't know, a PS5 just likes the controller. But even with that mask, it's no secret that you're so young, practically still a boy. I wonder how often do you go around charming your way through these drab parties with the aura of mystique? Well, seems the mask can't hide all of my secrets. Perhaps I ought to make my daring escape before I give away anything more about myself. Yeah. If you must. Although it would be my pleasure to continue keeping you company. Still looks like a PlayStation controller, eh? I haven't really looked at it. I gotta make sure I check Trovo chat. Yesterday, chat was so active, I missed someone over there. Not every day. Well, if they haven't changed the outlay like this registers an Xbox One, but it's still a PlayStation looking controller. So if it looks similar to this, it's a PlayStation controller. Xbox has that weird analog stick up here and thumb pad, pad down below. Kind of like the Steam controller. I wish I bought more of those. I only got one. I have $5. It's not every day that one gets to enjoy chatting the night away with a mysterious stranger like this, you know. Oh. Hi, Jen. Getting romantic. Can you come here and lick my hand? Hello, baby girl. We could even take our chat somewhere more comfortable out. Like your room. Haha, I would be honored to, fair lady. But only if you could promise the goddess has her eyes turned away. She may bless if she's watching. Meanwhile, I'll refrain from asking why your room would not be an acceptable location. And I'll thank you for not forcing me to bring up that oaf of a man. Oh, Kevin got game. I think, Daddy. Is that a left-handed controller? No, it's just backwards on my camera. So as I'm looking at it, the buttons are on my right. My thumbprint on the left. I have my camera switched, so what I look like, it's just looks different. This way, it looks like I'm facing this way, and not this way. When I look at the camera. No, I just took the camera and flopped it over. Like, I'll show you real quick. Let's see, transform. Come on, damn it. Vertical, horizontal. Yeah, like that. This is how my camera normally looks. So if I'm looking at the game, it looks like, well, I guess it wouldn't matter. I'd be looking over here. So if I'm looking at the game, it looks like I'm looking that direction. So I flipped it. Fine. Unflip camera. There. Well, the party's in full swing now. This chance is as good as any. There's private rooms on the highest floor of the ship, on the other side of the deck. Because it looks like the D-pad is on the right, and usually on the left. It's on the left. It's just because my camera's reversed. Just can't tell unless I have something that looks like it. His private room on the highest floor, and the ship is on the other side of the deck. Honest, okay, let's get to work. Ooh, I get to control him. Alright. Might take you something to drink, sir. We have some well-aged Steinrose, if you would care for some. Elendra's currently resting in her room. Said that she's feeling a little unwell. Why does she have to choose a party like this to feel unwell? I hope she isn't faking it to stay in her room. Must she oppose me at every turn? The Conrad Company might have made a lot of progress in the past 10 years, but this was all thanks to the Rhineford group. They couldn't have done a thing themselves. They need to realize this their place. Please pay us no mind. We are merely here so that you might enjoy the party to its fullest. Oh, guess I had to go there. Certainly know how to hold a party, Conrad. Ow, ow, ow. There aren't many who are wealthy enough to be able to organize a gathering like this in the sky. Oh, absolutely. Ha ha. If my guests are satisfied, then I have done my job. Still, today's party is but a minor diversion in compared to what the future holds for us. What's the gathering we got here? That looked like a Marquis Bellad, known for his extravagant spending. And this guy is the president of the one big jeweler, Horrors and Company. I haven't seen PlayStation controllers with buttons that right. That looks more. It's not a PlayStation controller. This is a Logitech controller. It's just got the buttons of X, Y, A, B. I think it's the F12. PC controller than a PS5 one. It actually looks like a cross between a PlayStation and Xbox. Yeah, it's a Logitech gaming controller. So it works. It's a plug and play. Plug it in, and it works for everything. My PlayStation controller is over there. I used to use those. I got tired because of trying to fight with the Bluetooth with it, and then the cords would always come loose. So I just bought this. I said I have a Steam controller too. It's still in the box. I've opened the box once, but I never touched the controller. I know a guy that bought like 7 of them when they're like $5 each, and was selling them for like $50. I really should have done that. Oh well. So if it looks like that, it's not a PlayStation controller. I didn't say it was a PlayStation. I said it looks like one because, yeah, the buttons, the pads here, the down pad here, the start select. An Xbox, the joysticks is up here, and this D-pad's down here. Unless they switched it, but that's the last Xbox controller I saw. That's the same as the Steam controller. I haven't used an Xbox controller in years. Yeah, hopefully they keep our friend occupied for a while. Really? Yes, but of course. If I do say so myself, my company protects prospects are very bright. You won't be paying attention to anything else anytime soon. Suits me. Alright, so, bodyguard. Let me know if I anything hidden I need to look for. I couldn't agree with you more. The air is capital of positive suffocating. Try to get away from it often as I can. I find a time off my villa to the south. Just make sure you go into all the rooms again. Sure. It's a truly spectacle ship. So nothing important with these guys. I won't read everything out loud, but I'll talk to everyone just in case. I know a guy who overlapped an Xbox controller with the PS5 controller, and they had the same shape, different layout. Well, that's basically the only. Oh, I see what you mean. The shape of the PS5 is probably larger. I heard that it's a lot larger than the standard PlayStation controller, and that they're looking into making smaller ones. A lot of people. Makes sense as a party. Oh. Anyway. Let's see. Nothing down there. Food. Nothing up here. Can't play the piano. You don't let me play the piano? How rude. Alright, here we go. Let's... Whoa, what was up with that little image? You see that little guy in the outfit? It faded. Strange, I felt like someone was watching me for a minute. I guess that was it. Ah, forget it. I got to work to do. This private room's on the highest floor of the ship. There's the side of the deck. Time to move. I guess that wasn't a bug. Well, can't look at the items. Look at the equipment. The treasure chest reveals itself as to be a crafty mimic and licks your unexpected hand. Better break out the disinfectant. I don't want to miss a bamboo fishing. Yes. EP charge. The message. Remember, there is but one truth. Love is eternal. I've seen a comparison while it was larger, and it's actually not that much larger. Yeah, I haven't actually had one yet, so I'm not sure. Casino. Let me play blackjack. Come on. That's blackjack. Can I play blackjack? Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Let me play. Yes. Come on, let me play. Let me play blackjack. Hey, roulette's rough. It's actually... Whatever, I want to play. Terror bomb. Pine fresh. Recharge? We need to talk. It's the wrong way. Need to head up the staircase. Aww. Alright, I think that's the right way. Let's see, Nielsen, huh? Could this man be blind? Ha 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 ha. Get back to that. Okay, so that's very likely means I can't go this way. Oh, may I help you, sir? Oh, no, sorry. Looking for the bathroom. Okay, so... Look at the camera. Oh, a nice fadeaway with the lights. I now have every 2-tier armor for every character except Whiny Brat, who I'm not grabbing. I don't. I've only bought it if I need them. And that, they don't, door's locked. I'll only upgrade them as I go. Oh, I have plenty of tokens to do it. I just stockpile them. Stop right there. The staircase leads to Sir Conrad's private room. I think I'm like 5,000 of them. I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave. I figured you'd say something like that. Sorry though, this isn't gonna be your lucky day. As if you couldn't tell it was Father Kevin before. What? What are you doing? And I have enough to max the next character who comes out. Awesome. Looks like I'm dealing with a bunch of Jaeger dropouts. They don't seem well trained either. This will be cake. I'm sure with every job I wish every job. Hey, look! They're not. Are they floating? No, look, they're not floating. Well, yes, they are. They're kind of floating, but not as floaty as the other one. No, they look on the ground now. I wonder how many bugs I can find. Wow. Talk about pointlessly fancy. Alright, now, where's he hiding it? Switch of some sort underneath the vase. Press the switch. Oh, would you look at that? First thing I find. Wants to bet that's not the only one. I had to find switches. Was there a bug? There's a person in that chair. Was there? I didn't see it. Anyone else see it? I didn't see that bug. The switch in the armrest of the sofa. All the switches was reset. That must have been a fake. I should have known this wouldn't make it. Probably not the only switch I need. There it is. Worked well. Now, where's the next one? Plant. Just a switch inside the plant. Oh, there was. That's why I'm wondering if there was a bug because it's weird. Well, was it like a guy in like reddish suit that looked like an outfit and a mask? I doubt that's the last one. Well, there was a similar one. He said he was. Someone must have been watching for him. Gotta be behind a picture. Must have to hit that one last. There it is. Corner of the rug, Ollie Warren. Stand on it. Because I saw him, then he faded away. There we go. Everything so far has been completely in line with what I expected, which means that. Yeah, probably a story thing. Sorry about the There's a panel with buttons that have letters written on them. Password of some kind apparently must be entered. I wonder. Orpheus? Really? Really? That's the password from the other one. I figured as much. Looks like my target this time is one of the toys of our friends decided to spread around for him. Ow. That thing. The Fool's Locket. Forbidden artifact that lets the wearer pass all but most obvious lies off as complete truth. Really not the kind of thing the shady weapons dealers would have in his possession. Way to go, Kevin. He's become a phantom thief. What's going on in here? What happened to the two who were on guard? They were both fast asleep. Seems like whoever did it used a dodge or spray of some kind. You think we're dealing with someone in the same business as us? We better keep them locked inside here until the party's over. We can give our report to Master Conrad on that. What do you think the odds are that he's not acting alone? Judging by the security camera footage, I don't think it's that high. They said there's a definite chance he's got some form of backup. This hasn't acted. I'd say we're better off marking all invited guests for the time being. We wouldn't want to let anyone slip through our sight. Did he just laugh at us? Something funny? Oh no. I just thought I should probably apologize for you underestimating me. Or underestimating me. I'd written you all off as untrained Jaegers dropouts, but maybe you've got more going for you than I'd given you credit for. You little. You got guts, I'll give you that. You got no idea how you came to be here, but you should know that Master Conrad is not a merciful man. Don't think you're gonna get out of this in one piece. You're in for such a world of pain. You'll wish you'd kill yourself while you had a chance at it. Well, doesn't that sound like a fun time? Sadly for you, I've already got my next date lined up, so I won't be able to take you on for that. Whoa! You just use that art? What the? Ow. Oh yeah, probably should have said this earlier. You really might want to step back from the door, like, a lot. Jesus, dude. What just happened? No way. The door was designed to withstand a direct hit from an orbital cannon. Boy, you guys have no idea how hard it is to hold back with that one. I'm not a huge fan of using this, but I mean, you didn't give me much choice. Father Kevin! This is a joke, right? Priest? Yep. I'm a legit in everything, too. So, if you're interested in making any confessions, I'd be happy to listen to them. They're actually cheap as a limited time offer. And you guys would have a lot to confess. Don't lend an ear to him. Let's do this. Hey, do I get to a fight? I was hoping for more of a, what, you charge people? Kind of reaction. Oh well, I guess I don't mind cutting to the chase, I think. Come and get some. Okay, going to combat. Look at him. He's got more HP now than he did with that final boss. Oh, look at the design of the art. It's good. Same thing. What is he? All pressed? Does he? No, he doesn't. He had more stuff on him when I was using them. There's a couple of new crafts too, fun ones. Oh, you little bastard. Take a breath, sacred air, mortal punishment. As strong as your actual hit. Oh my god, you hit like a truck. You weren't that strong when I was using it. Lost your rage. Alright, let's move forward. I want to see what this looks like. Oh, knockback shit.
Let's end this.
Mortal punishment. Oh, that's so cool.
Take this!
Still can't get you. Get his ass again.
Still a ways to go.
Oh, he's level 90. He was 86 when I had him last. I think, no, he hit 80. No, he hit 90 at that end of that fight, actually. What? He's a Grail Knight. Oh, he's no longer a Grail's Ritter? I've heard rumors about them, but damn. And curious as I am, I'm probably better off not asking about that kind of rumors you've heard. Don't worry, though. I'm only here for your clients. What Grail's Ritter means, Grail's Knight. Ah. I figured, but change the name. So you go ahead and have a nice long nap on the floor, okay? You're still alive to see tomorrow. Oh, but what kind of a monster? Okay, I've got what I came here for. Now to get back to the party and wrap this job up. Sucks I have to go without taking the lady up on her offer, though. Did they give him an earring? I don't recall him having an earring in the other one. She was looking pretty darn fine, and it was obviously her husband wasn't giving her enough squeeze. Wow, dude. Then again, I shouldn't go playing with fire too much, huh? Level 9. Oh, I like that photo. What kind of ornament you got? I miss my old ornament. I put some good stuff on him. Ritter bow? Why am I... Or I gotta carry over other stuff. This must lead to the first classrooms. No doubt I'll find some pretty interesting stuff in here, but not right now. That means I must come back to this thing later. My nose is bothering me.
Take that!
Rail Spear? Oh, they renamed it. Sacrifice own CP, raise CP back to 40, that's normal.
Take that! Still a ways to go.
It's always Grail Spear. Was it? Wow, these things, huh?
Let's end this.
Come on, get closer. I'll do it again. You ran away from me? Uh-huh, that's right. Bad kitty.
Alright, what's next?
What the hell? I wonder who's this strong. Where's my other bow? Didn't mean to get turned around. Oops. No. You're wielding a machete.
Let's end this.
Yes! Boom!
All right, what's next?
The 91. Hey, we had the 100 chat mark. That's awesome. Good job, guys. Oh, they raised that. That used to be 1,000. Now it's 2,500. That used to be 65. Now it's 6. Well, it was actually 3,000. 1,000, 3,000. I guess they have to accommodate to the increase in HP, huh? Right, because you said max level was like 149. Combat.
Take that! Let's end this.
Not those range.
Let's end this.
Stop poking me.
Still a ways to go.
It's locked. Oh, I guess due to the alarm, everything got locked up, huh? There you are. On the name of the Northern Jaegers, we won't let you get any further. Ugh. So you really are an active Jaeger corps. A pretty famous one to boot. Still get stuff rough. I get stuff rough going for your country and all, but couldn't ask you to just, I don't know, step aside. How dare you? What do you know about the hardships endured by our people? We won't allow ourselves to be shamed with defeat here. Not as long as we suffer. Okay then. And I'll come at you with all I've got. I think I'm going to wait. You're going to get closer. There you go. That's a good one. Perfect.
Let's end this.
Aw.
Let's end this.
Stop poking me.
Take that! Still a ways to go.
Still a ways to go, and I leveled up. How wonderful. This part is actually kind of a challenge on that track. Things such pretty... I bet. Whoa. There's all the commotion. I believe there's an intruder. It's an incompetent one at that. An intruder? And just what do you think I paid Good Mirror to hire you for? I don't care if he's alive or full of holes. Get rid of him. Oh, getting me dead or alive is too much to ask for these guys. Oh. Who the hell are you? Wait, a priest? No. Yeah, I figured with something like this in your possession, you at least have heard of us. How dare you? Marika, how dare you? It wasn't even a statement. It was a question. How dare you? How dare you? Give that back. That's mine. Uh-oh. Wrong answer. This belongs to the goddess, and it needs to be rightfully returned to her. It's not something mere mortals like you should be keeping for themselves. Who makes that decision? You kill him. Kill him and get me back my locket now. Really? That thing puts a shield around you too? Herman Conrad, according to the laws of the church and in the name of Adios, I am placing you under arrest. You stand charged with an unauthorized possession of and illegal an artifact. Don't you think you can get away with this? You might be with the church, but I'm a reigned for director. If you lay a hand on me, oh, don't you worry. We cleared this up with the big guys already. I'm sure you've got a pretty good idea of just how reckless you've been acting with this thing, right? You've been causing a whole lot of trouble for a whole lot of people, you know. Guys like you have a habit of making themselves no shortage of enemies, and you've done a stellar job at that. So just accept that your luck's run out and come quietly, okay? No. Gonna jump outside. Oh. Here you go, Father. You just couldn't make this easy for me, could you? So much for being being a piece of cake. Keeping guys like this alive is more like trying to sneak off with the whole damn thing. Stop right there! Oh, you pulled out the stops. You pulled out all the stops just for little old me? Now, I get why you guys are so popular. That's some quick work. Getting all dolled up and ready to take me down. Silence! I might have had your way before, but that's not how it's going to be this time. And just so you know, there's their entire company of us on this ship. Even if you have the hostage you can use against us, you got nowhere to run. Well, we're all lucky boys and girls today, huh? What? What are you talking about? This idiot here had been branded a heretic. I would have had hunted each and every one of you down to the last member. What? What's up with this guy? Well, don't let it get to you. Keep up the good work for your homeland or whatever. Just don't go giving up any reason to slaughter you in the process. Just don't go giving us any reason to slaughter you in the process. Ding. What timing? It's a neat little ship. Looks like a shoe. Impossible. Those Grolls riches are monsters. Yeah, that guy. Was that the guy you saw? He's Nassian. That was quite a splendid show. But our tale is only just beginning, Captain Grab. Kepka laughed. After all, I have only just awoken. Awoken?
Cry for me,
Legend is here, Crowds in the Sky. Anime time! Oh. You? Wild hairstyle, dude. Bet you his parents died in an accident when he was young. There's Estelle, Joshua. Aw, even Reen. Vanilla. Sure, I get to fight him later. Still looks like a shoe. Yeah. Mr. Wannabe White Mage. It's cool. I get to fly the shoe. Get the battle with him later. That's for sure. Though not in the way you're expecting. I assume I'm going to be playing with him. It's fully a shoe. I'm expecting something like a puzzle game. Tipping Church Girls Ritter Operator Special Opt Airship. Merkabah, number 5. On the model of the shoe. Congratulations on completing the operation, sir. My thoughts exactly. This seems to be a rather easy one. Too. Compared to what they're usually like, it was. Merkabah. That's the kind of ship greater thought the Arcelia was at the end of second chapter. Kind of ship greater the thought? Greater thought the Australia? Oh, okay. Who greater thought was the Arcelia? Okay. Right. Beams. Okay. I was like, that didn't make any sense. Okay, so that's the ship greater thought. Okay. Okay, I got you. Big enough. I haven't seen Greater in a few minutes. If I had a bit more time, I could have enjoyed some private time with a real gem of a woman, too, but I'll have to settle for crying myself to sleep tonight. Not this again. Unless you want another earful of the commander, you might want to start taking your work more seriously. I know. Lighten up a little, yeah? I swear I'll never get how you hard-headed types ended up assigned to a slacker like me. This may come to a shock to our Dominion. You know, we can't very well have you acting alone without any form of backup. As long as you're here and this ship is under your command, then slacker or not, we're here too. Even then, you've got a lot less squires in your service than you should have. Maybe you should take this chance to gather up a few more. I think I'm gonna have to pass. That just makes it even harder for me to work on my own. I thought you'd say that. We'd prefer it if you would actually trust us to help you a little more, sir. I mean, all we could do in the salt pail operation was transport the thing. You say that as if transporting isn't a huge responsibility in itself. After all, the last thing we wanted was him catching wind of it and becoming weary of it. Must have been talking about Wiseman. He said he was going to. Oh, I didn't see it. Okay. Critter, you have a good night, buddy. Something wrong. Oh, not a thing. Anyways, as per the original plan, we need to get ourselves back to Arteria ASAP. We should be able to reach there by noon tomorrow, or today now, I guess. Got it. Something's attacking the shoe. Where's it from? Arteria, apparently. It's a call from Commander Selnet. Oh, you're kidding me. Getting a call from her right after a mission is always a bad sign. Let's get this over with. Put her through. All right. That's a better monitor. Evening, Kevin. Sounds like you did well. Who's this Beatrice? Fill me in on the details. It basically went without issue. The artifact was the Fool's Locket. There were signs of society involvement, but it looks like they've cut any ties with them a long time ago. I see. As I thought then. Good work all around. I'd say you deserve a well-earned rest, but unfortunately, can't grant you one right now. And here we go. Is something the matter? Oh, I'm just dandy. Please continue. Well then, as much as I hate to spring this on you immediately after finishing one mission, I've gotten something I'd like you to do for me. Regarding a heretic, I assume? Not this time. What I want you to do is pick something up. The object in question is currently being held underneath Grensel Cathedral. Oh, he wants that robot? Grensel. Oh, he said cathedral, not castle. Do you think this object may be somehow related to the world? It's a distinct possibility. Can I count on you to handle this? Alright. That said, we've already got one artifact on this ship that needs transported back, so I'll let the crew here take that to Alteria. I'll handle going to Liberal on my own. Fine with me. Oh, incidentally, you won't actually be alone. I've dispatched a rookie squire to aid you. They'll be serving you from now on, so do play nice, won't you? Oh? Wait a minute. Wait just 1 minute. You can't just bring a rookie on me out of nowhere like that. Meeting ordained by the goddess always comes suddenly and unannounced. Don't worry, though. They won't be a burden. The abilities they demonstrated during training were truly something special. Well, I will be praying for your success. Gump. Well, congratulations on the new recruit. We were only just saying you could do with more squires serving you. And I was so not down. I can't believe this. He never changes, I swear. Oh, if all the people reading that book had any idea what a hellion she is in real life. Oh, Cornelia? I've always wondered whether publishing it was really such a good idea, to be honest. It's a complete advertisement saying we exist to the world. If anything, I'd say a book that while just serves to make people less likely to believe we really exist. And then the heroine died in it, which obviously is a big, fat lie. If they actually met her, they know she's the kind of woman who could probably take a bullet in the head and ask for a cigarette first thing. Wow. Must have been that one they mentioned before. When they said they met the crossbow wielder. Wiseman said it. I think we should probably refrain from commenting here. Anyways, you guys heard her. I'm going to leave caring of everything else related to our mission to you guys. Just follow the money trail. There might still be hidden accounts we don't know about. Understood, sir. What will you be doing from here? We'll need to return to Alteria, obviously, but we can drop you off somewhere. You can put me down in any old state we pass on the way there. Probably near a town that has international flights going off of it, I guess. Got it. Look at the sunlight. Oh, it's like the sun's starting to come up. Pretty sunlight. Look at the shoe! Well, that's cool. It's forever dubbed the shoe. That's what I'm calling it, the shoe. Like Nike's make. Oh, Prelude! The Growls right there. Legend of Heroes, Trials in the Sky, 3rd. Even the name sounds like a shoe. Same day, afternoon. In the skies of Midwestern Zamoria, roughly 500 sailed from Liberal. It's so bright! International airliner. Good to know. Good to know. Hey, it's Dorothy! I could see her this early. This is what, they said 6 months after the event of the oral? Oh, they're gone out of sight now. I wonder if they're busy migrating. Looks like they can't keep up with the ship. Not the ship, though. Guess not every bird can be as fast as sea. But they were just that cutest. Speaking of cutest. I found a cutie. Ha ha! He's my cutest. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Hey. Hey, baby girl. Meow. Magic is here. Alright, sit on my lap and watch me fly. Well, look who it is. the heel. Ah, I know you. Really is you. A long time no see, Dorothy. I sure wasn't expecting you to run into here. Funny coincidence, huh? It really is. Surprised he's not trying to hit on Dorothy. It's good to see you again, too. Father... You don't remember my name, do you? Don't be silly. Of course I do. It's, Oh, I remember. It's Onion Graham. Close. You got 2/3 of it right. But of course, how lucky am I to have been named after such a multi-purpose plant? That's not even a name, Dorothy. You really did forget, didn't you? And yet you somehow managed to remember my last name like it was nothing. I was just being silly. A couple days ago, I had the amazing onion hot pot over the eastern quarter in Calvard, so it's still got onions on the brain. I couldn't believe a hot pot with just onions, and it could taste that good. But I swear it did. It was so comforting and sweet. What's a joke in there about his name? Don't remember what it is. There's a joke in there about his name? Oh, I haven't seen any jokes related to it. And that's how I ended up saying onion instead of your name. Well, whatever. No, if you insist, you haven't forgotten. What is my name, then? I do insist. I'd never forget. It's lovely to see you, Jasmine Graham. Like there's a joke relating to his birthday. Onion somehow? But of course, how lucky I am to be named after such a fragrant plant. That might be an actual name this time, but it's a woman's name. Oh, I see. So you're here to carry out the follow-up investigation on all the trouble that happened earlier in the year. That's about the gist, yeah. Come to think of it, how'd you end up on an international liner like this? You said you were in the Eastern Quarter, right? Were you there to write about it in the for the Liberal News? Oh no. Oh no? I remember now. Uh-oh. Yep. Sorry guys, my nose is bothering me today. Thumbs up. Ugh, rough. Oh. Now actually lets me go on my own this time too. Wow, that was daring of them. So what's the joke? I'm not sure. Will it be told later? I'm not sure I want to let you handle traveling abroad for a report alone. Then again, it's only by taking on positions of responsibility that people can properly grow. Oh, I'm doing plenty of that. I mean, I wasn't sure what I'd do when I ended up in Calvard instead of Bosse Market, but I managed just fine. Wait a second. Al told you to go to Bosse, not Calvard? He sure did. But then I got on an airship, fell asleep before I knew it. I was chilling out in Calvard Capital. Weird, huh? Sounds like you got on the wrong airship for me. Let my brain catch up. So you were in the Republic for literally days when you weren't even supposed to be there at all? Did you even have enough money to manage? Or adios help us support? Graham Onions, the name of a cricket player. And his hair is shaped kind of like a raw onion. I think I've seen this guy. They really brought that joke into this? Onion Graham, that's funny. Well, fortunately, there was someone from the Liberian embassy at the airport who issued me a temporary passport, so that was okay. And then tons of people were really nice to me and helped me while I was there. So I had all the dough a girl could ask for. Wow. I don't even know where to start. Now I must be worried sick about you, huh? You think? He didn't sound so hot when I called yesterday. Say I'll be coming back to the office today. I keep telling him that all that smoking is bad for him, but he never listens. I don't think you can pin that crime on tobacco this time. That's hilarious. I love her airheadedness. They did really well with her. Thank you all for taking the journey abroad, Gretna, today. We'll be arriving on our terminal, Bransel City, in roughly 30 minutes. We ask that you take the chance to check that you have all your belongings with you and return to your seats before we're beginning our landing. Until then, please enjoy the remainder of your flight. Sounds like we're almost there. I'm gonna have to walk around the ship to kill some time, at least a half hour. Okay, Estelle. How about you? Not sure. I suppose I might I might as well go and snap some more photos. Not often I get to take an international liner like that. Sounds like a plan. See you later then. Later. Okay. Fudging on this. We're going to Erebor Royal Villa after Grunson Castle. That's final. Consider this around fishing of all things. Oh, a little stutter. It's like a quick call. Might be something to do with my other programs running. Okay. Alright. Likely is we probably have to go talk to someone. My wife went back to her family's home. I mean, I was aware of anyone as I've been so busy with work lately, and I haven't been able to spend any time with her, but if I don't know what was going to have come to this, I would have sat down and talked to her about it a long time ago. Your wife left you. Just have to explore. All these ships are the same. Oh, sorry, I'm going to have to ask you not to come down here, sir. Oh, too bad. I'm down here. Ready. Captain Noel, why do you want to know what I wanted to be as a child to begin with? That's not really something you normally tell complete strangers with cameras in their hands, you know. Oh, I'm on to you, mister. Don't distract me. This is a serious news report here. Please answer the next question. Sure is making good use of those reporter privileges. By the way, my dream was to become a phantom thief. Isn't that cool? Prizes for guessing that kind of the books she must have read as a kid. That's funny. I knew you'd be so persistent. How can I get her out of this? I can't tell her a tough guy like me used to want to be a pastry. No, about. I guess I just go to my seat and. Finally, almost in there. Let's see. Let's fly through. Doesn't look like it's important. There's like a mark. I guess am I just killing time here? Let's see. Grandchild. I'm not really good with heights, so what do? You sit right next to a window. Not a phobia level or anything, it's just really not very good with it. Not a phobia to me. I think you just have to talk to everybody? Really? Who I talk to, so I'm just going around and talk to everyone again. Can I? No, you can't. Please sit down and be a good girl. Almost there now, anyways. Just be quiet. Married? Armand? What kind of house would you like? Ellie, where do I think I've seen them before. Two of us have been spent the past half a year traveling all around the continent. Wait, aren't those two the ones I had to go get that ring for? Couldn't have wished for a better honeymoon. I'm glad I chose him to spend my life with. Yeah, those are the ones I had to go get that ring off the top of the tower. Ellie are the couple who got married in Roland. Yeah. This game came out a few years ago. Well, afterwards. Your announcement, sir. Not, you will be arriving in Grand City. It might be wise to check if you have all your belongings on your person while you still have time. I've already talked about that. Talk to you. Talk to you. Talk to the guy down here. The challenging part of the game. Oh, I haven't talked to. Have I talked to everyone here? Talk to you. Talk to you. Talk to the kid. Talk to everyone. I'm lost. I don't know what to do. Talk to everyone. Jeez, that was a pain. Guess I just had to go up and down a few times. That's Simon and Marino. They're from Bosse. Marino is the lady you had to escort to revenue for that one. Ah, the one I failed because I didn't have Hazel. Yeah. I'll soon be arriving in Grensel City, the terminus of this airliner. I say that's actually really cool. I forgot about that. I suggest that all passengers return to their seats as soon as possible and the airship be unstable during landing. There we go. Hey, it's the Arcelli. Arcelli. It's got siege on it. Yeah, a lot of the only slightly important siege. Hey, it's more lore. That's actually really cool. Oh, it's so lovely to be back here again. The Republic was a wonderful place, too, but you can't beat the air here in the book. Wouldn't believe all that stuff happened half a year ago, looking at Grensel now. Either, it's all completely back to normal. People who are strong for what's usually such a peaceful country. Well, it's a country ruled by a queen. Everyone knows women are tough in the face of adversity. I'm not sure whether you're a perfect example of that or the opposite. You're right about the air here, though. It's nice. Nostalgic almost. Makes me feel like a little homesick. Your home's in Ontario, right? Place with all the really big churches and stuff. Nah, I'm not actually from Ontario. Not too many people are. Actually pretty darn small, like smaller than most states around the continent. We're the high seat of the Septian churches. So, lots of pilgrims and clergymen and gather there. But a few are actually born there. Really? Huh. Oh, where are you from then? Dorothy. Dorothy! Oh, Niall! I'm home. Did you miss me? Did I miss you? Of course I missed you. What in Adios name have you been doing? I sent you to Bosse. How did you end up in Calvard? You were definitely on the westbound liner, I'm sure of it. I really don't know. Oh, wait. I might have actually know. Go on then, spit it out. I bet I'm a sleepwalker. After I got on the right airship, I fell asleep and then sleepwalked into the wrong one. To think that all of this could turn out to be part of some elaborate murder plot. Wowie, all of a sudden I felt like I've walked right into a mystery novel. Sleepwalkers don't change airships, you idiot. I'm out of breath now. Are you alright? I really do think you should cut down on your smoking. You're not as young as you used to be, you know. Oof! Alright, oh right, your 30th birthday was last Friday too, wasn't it? Happy birthday! I bought a cake over in Calvard and had a big celebration for it too. Oh, is it that? How is it that you can remember useless crap like that? And not the things that actually matter. I bet you were just looking for an excuse to eat cake by yourself, weren't you? You shouldn't see it. You should have seen it now. It was made with Eastern matcha. That was like unlike any cake I'd ever seen. Hey, you. I just turned 23. It's not that old. I'm 36. I'm old. I turned 37 this year. I'm almost 40. It doesn't feel like it. It really doesn't. I feel like I'm just turning 30. How you doing, Mike? I was thinking on your stream earlier. You should have seen it, Niall. It was made with Eastern matcha. Oh yeah, I was right. Old people. Surrounded by old people. That perfect blend of sweetness and bitterness was just so sublime. I took lots and lots of cute pictures of it. So I'll show you them later. You brought me pictures of a cake. At least bring back a souvenir. Alright, just finished eating. Now debating between MGS5, Metal Gear Solid 5, or Mass Effect. Did you get the new Mass Effect? Man. And I always felt like this could go into business as a comedy duo and actually make money off it. There ain't even more of a... But they're even more of a crack up now. Metal Gear Solid 5 was a good game. I heard good game. That was all. Doc bought it for my birthday. That's awesome, man. Happy birthday. I know I said in Discord, like a birthday song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear mine. Happy birthday to you forevermore. Welcome to the 30s, man. Wait a second. Nice to see you again, Niall. Careful, I hear the family is suing the pants off people for that song. The family? Oh, Marilyn Monroe? Kiss my ass. You want my debt to go with it? Nice to see you again. I added my own little touch, so they can't get me on copyright. Nice to meet you again, now. You're looking same old, same old. Though maybe you're not so happy about it. What are you doing here? Please tell me you didn't end up going to Arteria, causing trouble there too. Your wishes might come out. We just ran into one another at the airship. I thought a coincidence, that's all. Oh, good. You had me worried for a minute. I was scared stiff she'd gone and smashed some super expensive stained glass windows in the cathedral there. Who knows what? Sorry for what you had to put up with. Gee, you're just too much of a worry. What? Whose fault do you think that is? How you enjoying the new Mass Effect, buddy? Oh wait, MG, yeah, Matt, he bought you the new Mass Effect. I heard MG5 was MGS5, Metal Gear with 5, was pretty good. Seen some gameplay of it. Looks good. Still, it'd be good to see you again, Father. What brings you to Liberal? Something else happened here? Oh, just a bit of work-related business I gotta take care of. Not part of a major investigation. You don't go getting your hopes up. Nothing interesting is gonna happen. I'll be the judge of that. Anyways, so where are you staying for the time being? Ansel Cathedral? I have to drop by and say hi sometime when you get a chance. Go for it. In the meantime, I'm dragging your butt right back to the office, Dorothy. You're going to tell us all about what the hell you've been doing these past 2 weeks. You betcha. I'll snap photos of every meal I had while I was over in Calvert. So I'm sure we developed them. I'll be able to remember everything. Not talking about your gourmet report. Don't forget to file your paperwork. Mike Lewowski. Lewowski. Seeing those two together really makes it sink in that I'm back here. Thinking about it, I wonder how the others are doing here. I know Estelle and Joshua are bored at the moment, but abroad at the moment. But I got no idea what the others are up to. Is that you, Father Kevin? Said then. No? Oh, it's Lieutenant Colonel Sid, yeah. Good to see you again. I'm pleased to see you've been keeping well since we last met at the banquet. Same to you, sir. I gotta say, I wasn't expecting you to be an army representative who came to meet me, though. Well, Wazowski, that's... That was partially right. I had it partial. Mike, I said Wazowski. What? Yeah, Mike Wazowski! You know, even Boo could say it, right? I forget it was Julia. It may have been, but we're currently out on another mission, so unfortunately he'll had to make do with me. I think he preferred Julia. Didn't have anything better to do, so I came in her place. There's no need to be so modest. Lucifer told me that you're going to be promoted to full-on colonel soon, aren't you? Shouldn't be surprised that you people have such good information network, but I still am. Still, I'm afraid I feel the position is too much responsibility for me as I am. Brigadier General Bright still has plenty of work left in him, too. I wouldn't want to take any of it from him. Poor Cassius is still getting work to the bone, huh? Anyway, getting down to business. Is it in Gransel Cathedral, right? Oh, that's correct. Being kept underneath it by more specific. Be more specific, though. I'd imagine you're already aware of that much. Here laymen like myself can't even enter it without the knight's permission. Pretty much. It's a special place, you see. I'll fill you in on the details when we get there. Alright then. Well, we may as well head there right away. There's someone I want you to meet in this, Citadel. Huh? Who? Let's just say someone who's been assisting with this case. That was a Valerie. Yeah. They'll be appraising you on the details of what you're dealing with here. I don't think I was ever visited that Citadel. Not in this part. Not in part 2. Yeah, no, I think I did. I think it sent me there for one of Blue Blanc's missions. I guess they repaired the gate. Huh. I don't want to go to work for some stupid company that doesn't care about their purple gun. Work for what? You still a delivery driver? Have you considered actual, well, most people don't. That's a company itself. I think you originally worked for what? FedEx? Ah, there you are. Finding a company that takes care of the people is rare. Good to see you again, Archbishop. You look very well. Bro, I haven't worked for them in over a year. I went to DC and loaded trailers for about a year. Oh, so you left them, that's right. You left them to go to another company that you worked less and made more. I believe that was how it worked. But... How the feeling, man? I mean, I love my job. You can't say they care too much about us for the most regards. most part, they did. For some regard, they did. Quite 2 months ago, because the manager decided to be dicks and tried to muscle me, also because I pointed out the things that weren't working. I remember you mentioning that the other day, because they told you to remain silent and you brought it up to them. You could have had a huge lawsuit with that one, made yourself some money, never had to work again. Oh god, it's her. The bitch, I forgot she was in this scene. I don't know this bitch. I've been there before fucking here. Only so much you can do. But unless you can find something better. I'm not saying quit and then find something better. I'm saying work and find something better. Good to see you again, Archbishop. You look very well. And you must be woman in white. But she looks so sweet and innocent, Sap. How could she be a bitch? I wasn't expecting you to be quite this young. How old are you? 22, but a lot younger than I expected. Other girls were just really so short-staffed that they're handling off most of their important posts for kids. Okay, she's a bitch. She's arrogant. I was going to start my own lawn care business this week, but sadly our state is going into an early drought this year. People don't want their yards worked on. Now, actually, starting up your own lawn care would actually be really cool. You could always try, like, instead of grass, you can always, use yards in general, but maybe you could find something. You probably wouldn't make as much doing, like, DoorDash or something, but yeah, you could always do some DoorDash on the side. Some people make good money that way, but it's really hard to start with, because you don't always get the orders, and the more you do it, the more priority you get, but that's up to you. And you pick your own hours. I say that, but you want to pick up the good hours, so you don't really get to pick your own hours. My grandfather used to run his own lawn care business. Pretty good deal. Though he had to stop after he had that big stroke. Point is, it can work. Oh, it definitely can. Especially if you're in a neighborhood and you have fair rates and there's no real lawn care there. Quite magic. Meow. As the grubber is really social. You can't blame me for assuming the Fifth Dominion would look like more of a veteran, can you? Your surprise is written all over your face. Someone in your position should have much better poker face than that. Maybe you need to redo your training from scratch? Or are you just acting, I wonder? How do you? Professor Russell, please. Professor Russell? He isn't here for you to try. Is that Teacher's mother? He isn't here for you to try and pick a fight. Please try and be a little less deliberately provocative. I have a friend who wanted me to do it because the moment he started, he got more work than he could do alone. He was making damn good money, but he was the same one who told me to wait until next March. Fair enough. Yeah, definitely try it, dude. I mean, you can set your own hours, basically, pace and everything. Yes, I don't understand how such a previous little thing like Tita came out. Such a bitch. Yeah, I know, right? What the fuck? What? Hell no. Wow. My sweet little Teacher's mom was a bitch. Her dad must be the sweet one. He's here to steal the thing. We went through so much effort. That's right. Isn't she like an archaeologist type deal? Bring up. And he wants me to play nice? I think they both are. And kindly don't call me that ever again. I don't want to be addressed in the same way as the old coot. Isn't like... I'm assuming... I don't think that's her father. I think she's married in. And the father... Teacher's father is probably the son of this professor. And she doesn't like him. Unless he overworked and she doesn't like her dad. There's a couple different ways into it. Of course, man. There is word coming to mind. Oh, sorry, guys. What? Wait, Russell? Then you are... no, that's his daughter. Oh, God. My condolence, Professor Russell. I suppose I should introduce myself. I'm Erica Russell. I'm sure it's not a name you're going to be forgetting anytime soon. Arrogant. She's a strong, independent white woman that don't need no man. Always got that resting bitch face. Arrogant, self-entitled. Yeah. Still, I'm sure I didn't expect to run into a little Peter's mother. I heard you and your husband were both living abroad. What brought you back? What do you think? After all went down here, there was no way I'm staying out of the country any longer than I had to. God, you arrogant little shit. Though, with how remote the region we were in is, it was all over by the time word reached us. Resting bitch face. Had we found out sooner, I'm sure we would have let that maniac pull half of the crap he did. You sound like you're too happy with the professor nowadays, huh? Talk about an understatement. That whack job actually took my little girl to the floating city with him. Fair enough. I can understand why a mother is mad about that. By the way, I love games that have sprites. One of the reasons I love Wild Arms 2 so much. Well, this game's great. I recommend playing it at some point, man. I'm on the third one right now. I get that he's soft towards her, but no excuse for exposing her to danger. That's fair. And as if it wasn't bad enough, he let that red-headed scumbag near her, too. Oh, she doesn't like agate, huh? I understand that. It's dangerous, and it was kind of irresponsible. Yeah, I understand the anger for that one. But now she's attacking agate. Why don't you like agate? The utter screechin' isn't fit to be within 50 args of my darling Tita. She's an overprotective, angry, resting bitch-faced mother. Never mind actually getting friendly with her. So, you don't like agate, huh? Didn't you speak that filthy name in front of me ever again? Oh, when I'm finished with him, please wish he'd never been born. He might have survived the last onslaught, but we'll see how he fares against an even more powerful unit, won't we? What? I get a feeling that this is a matter we're better not prying into. I thought the same, so I don't know any more about it than you do. Incidentally, the Professor Russell we're more familiar with is currently vacationing abroad. As much he has been assisting us with this case in this place. Oh, I see. What are you two listening to me? Are you two listening to me? Sorry, of course. Oh, whatever. Wow. He needs to get laid. Apparently, Daddy Russell doesn't do his job correctly. The staircase sure is long, though. How much further do we have to go? Not much. As far as I know. Yep, there we go. Jesus. I've been told she gets more tolerable in cold steel, but I believe it when I see it, right? Dead end. Got a good explanation for this. I do. This isn't a dead end, but to go any further, I'm going to need you to undertake the ritual. What's for me? Well, this certainly took a turn for the strange. Is this an example of the church's famous thermography? I can never pronounce that word. Thermatology? Something like that, yes. Specifically, I would like you to undertake a form of suggestion. I'm not sure I follow. You want us to promise not to tell anyone what we see here, right? What platform is it? This is on Steam. You can also play mobile or emulate it, but I bought the Steam version. I bought them when they're on sale, so I got the first one for $5. The second one I think I paid like $8, and this one I paid $12. But if you can catch them on sale, do it. Thaumaturgy. I even know the class from Final Fantasy 14. All the Final Fantasies. I've never been able to pronounce it. Thaumaturgy. 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 I don't know. Weird science. Magic. Black magic. You want us to yeah, I read that part. That's a little extreme, so no. The Colonel is obviously going to need to report what happened here to his superiors, for one thing. I only know it because it's a spell in D&D. All I want you to promise is that you won't tell anyone who you aren't certain you can trust. I don't need you to say it, I just need you to think and believe it. Weird, but alright. He's going to use the power of suggestion. If that's all you want for us to do, so be it. I feel the same. Should we deliberately repeat it in our minds, then? You don't even need to do that. It should just be completely natural to you. Alright, here it goes. In the name of the she who dwells above, do I hold this consecrated septum. Jesus, wow. Space's golden glow, right? Consciousness silver glow. By your opposed natures, reveal to them the path that leads to your sacrament. Sacrament. Oh. What? So, she is the type, I would assume she was the type that's purely science-based and wouldn't believe any type of, like, magic. And then what she sees, she's like, unless she can figure it out with science, it doesn't exist. That's the vibe I get from her, but clearly that's not the case. Speaking of, I'm hearing that the last chapter in the story of what we know in 14, and they are opening up the whole new tale. Yes. So when Endwalker comes out, it finishes off the original Heidelin and Zodiark saga. And at 6.1 starts a whole new saga. How did that do up here? Thank you both for your assistance. I can see that you're true to your word. And with Endwalker, it's going to be the largest expansion to date. Because not only does it finish everything up, it goes into detail. There's a ton of stuff. So it's actually supposed to be... Normally it would take you probably... Let's see, Heaven's Ward took me 18 hours. Shadowbringers took me about 30 hours. It's supposed to be like double Shadowbringers. So you're looking at 55, 60 hours of content. Magic and Word is largely based on science. Yeah, fair enough. I can see that you are true to your word. Oh, I see. So if we just said it but didn't really mean it, we wouldn't be able to see anything, right? And yet I can hardly believe what happened. I imagine it would be uncloth of me to ask how all this worked. Yeah, I'd really rather you didn't. Got the Star of David on the door. Anyway, come on in. Come on in. Why not? Primal ground. We're gonna summon a primal. Wow. Unbelievable. All these years I had no idea such a place lay hidden beneath the Grand Cathedral. Well, it's not exactly something we publicize. It was built in accordance with the agreements between the church and the royal family. It has but one purpose: suppress the power of the ancient artifacts and keep their influence in check. And you couldn't use that on the Aurora? I see. It's important to the Grawl's ritual. It's quite clear then. That must have been shut down, or maybe it was actually still active during the whole event? Oh, I missed it. I hit the button. Well, I won't deny it. Anyways, we call this place the Primal Ground. Now, there's a deep name, if I ever heard one. It's the original ground the others are based on in Arteria. I was hoping person stopped by Trovo last night. Not last night. Saturday night came by tonight. I missed their chat, and I felt bad when someone interacts, but we were so deep into the story, and the chat was flying, I didn't see it. And I looked over, and it was like 30 minutes later. I'm like, oh, I hate that. I really enjoy meeting new people. Trovo's only a year old, so it's hard to get people to build on it. But Trovo is actually a really cool site, stream on. Like, it has its own emotes and bits and everything else, and they don't overcharge you. They pay all the fees for the subscriptions. For a subscription, you only need 30 followers, 20 followers actually, to reach the first tier of 5 hours stream time. Then you can start getting subscriptions. Still half is taken, but they pay all the fees and taxes. I'll take it that this is a yes. Oh, I'm not confirming anything. It was just thinking about how much you take after the other professor. I'll thank you not to associate me with him. He might trump me a little in the theoretical side of things, but when it comes to the practical side of orbital science, I could beat him in my sleep. I was the one who designed the fundamental system, the Capel and the Arceli, you know. Really? Nice. I think we're getting off topic here. So it seals artifacts. Is that what this thing does? This is the object in question, right? That's correct. It was pulled up 3 days ago by the area where the little ark sank. We were believed to be an artifact. What is this? 3 days prior, roughly at the center of Valeria Lake. Oh. So it's what fell from the Oral. The little arc thing. Did they just gone the liberal arc? Well, I guess it was the liberal arc and the Oral was the object. Damn, sun's going down already, huh? There's a lot of dialogue in this. Oh, lots of dialogue. And then there's extended dialogue. And then there's a dialogue that can only occur when certain events happen. Like on the last one, I was fighting certain bosses. If I didn't bring certain characters, you didn't get to see all the extra dialogue. And Seth was telling me which characters to bring, which was really cool because I got to see some awesome dialogue. There is, if you play the emulator one for I think the PSP versions or something like that, there's actually voiceover in most of these. You can actually add that voiceover into the Steam versions. It's a little bit of work though, and you have to go through some output courses and stuff. There's guides on how to do it. A little too much work for me. I don't mind reading them. If this spot turns out to be a bust, we're probably going to have to call it quits for today. We can only hope. Professor Russell is certain that this is the area where we should be looking. Yep, and if she says it's here, it's here. Kitty cat. Fortunately, as you know, Valeria Lake is about as deep as a lake can get. Depending on how small that thing we're looking for is, actually finding it could still be a real task and a half. It is likely to be small, though. The orbital rating suggested we're dealing with quite a large object, I believe. Oh, I wouldn't judge its size based off those. Ah, Professor. Hey there, kiddo. Finished getting us a new estimated location? Just about. It'd be real swell if you knocked off with the kiddo, though. Okay, I was curious if she was going to snap on him with the kiddo. I'm not sure if it's the most appropriate way to address a married woman, much less one who already popped out a child. You know what? How about all this candy? I forgot about it. What a racist. What a hater. They're like 3 pounds of candy. I forgot about it. I got Almond Joy, Mounds, Paydays, Heath Bars. I have this thing called a little candy shop near me. It's like 10 minutes away. And then just walk in, there's candy everywhere. Even got these little cider things. This is a blueberry one. Really good. Yeah, blueberry, raspberry, and a blackberry one. Yeah, I think you literally pay $4 for a pound. Mixed candy, whatever you want. I'm not sure it's the most appropriate way. All right. Come on down, I'll give you some. Yeah, they well, I forget what it's called. Yeah, I forget the name of the place. Sorry, but old habits die hard. Hard to make the switch when I've been calling you that since you were. Well, I'll let you get off this time. You can take a sunrise sprinkle. You cover it with chocolate and a miracle or two. Candyman. The Candyman. Oh, the Candyman can. The Candyman can. The Candyman. Because he mixes it with love and makes the word taste good. Candyman can. The Candyman can. At Mars, oh, this is by far the most dialogue heavy of the 3 trials. Oh my god, really? Back to work. Can you ask your subordinates to stand down for the time being, Colonel? Well, I know there's a lot of dialogue regarding like the doors and stuff like that. Is this the spot then? When you're able to calculate exactly where the object is? Give or take an arg, yes. Judging by the readings, what we're trying to pull up isn't at all that big either. Probably about 50 Brigade? Maybe even less. I'm serious. Thought we'd be dealing with a real monster, not something the size of an Antone. Nyan, the cat. Still, if it does turn out to be an artifact, this could be problematic. Unfortunately, the church isn't going to want to let us keep it. I really can't stand them. No matter how hard you work to get your hands on something, the second it turns out to be an artifact, swoop in like their god is given right to have it. Tick me off. I say the same thing. You know, you may claim that the god has it. Who are you? Easy there. We don't know for sure what this is even an artifact yet. Regardless, I'll pass on the message to my subordinates right away. Erica, and that's because it is their God-given right to have it. Yeah. I'll leave the rest here to you. That's what they claim. Got it. And seems that we're dealing with you. But yeah, I think you might like this game, Mike. It's long. This series goes all the way up to Cold Steel 4, so it goes Thousand Sky, then second chapter, third. I keep wanting to call it top. What's the order? Azor is after the Zero, Azor, Cold Steel 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they got 2 more games coming out. You have got to be kidding me. You still have to have an Origin account linked to play Mass Effect? Really? I have an Origin account. Well, I use it. Okay, that's the spot. Go on ahead. Yes, ma'am. Begin the salvage operation. Fill me with dread. Does the salvage train sound like it's in poor condition to you? Oh, that's not really what I meant. I just can't bring myself to like artifacts, you see. Can't explain how they have the power they do. Yep, he's the type I thought. But they have it, and it's not something we can ignore either. As a researcher, I can barely imagine anything more frustrating. Even when we can't help but to be captivated by them, we're well aware that any attempt to solve their mystery is pointless. I see. When you put it that way, I can understand the degree how we must do it. A year has passed since all the chaos came to the end, and on the surface we're back to normal. But even now, we still don't know what truly happened here or what it signified. Yeah. Not that I was here to see it all happen, of course. Go play the game. Train arms reached the bottom of the lake. Well, you can definitely tell how deep the lake is based on how fast that thing descended. I'm gonna attempt to grab the object. It's like something I'd be into, but if it's tied to other games, I'm someone who prefers to start from the beginning so I know what's happening. Me too, that's why I played the first one. I plan to play all of them in the order. So Trials in the Sky is the first one. And then it goes second chapter, then the third. Zero, Azor, Hold Still 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they got 2 more coming out. Swing and a miss. Moving 30 yards to the right. That's 30 yards. Oh. Ha! There we go. Yep. We got it. Want me to pull it up? Please do. Moment of truth, though. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I really enjoyed it. After playing the first one, I went and played other games. The second one, I had COVID when I was playing it too, but I really indulged in it. I was playing for like 5 hours at a time. Nuts. I got like 60 hours in the other one. I'll probably get even more than that in this one. What? Oh, wow. That came from the liberal arc? Let's see. Still looking at it. Correct. There were orbital readings coming from the artifact when we found it, but not anymore. I'm not sure. I don't need to spell out the significance of that, do I? No, it's plain as day why you decided to stay and wait for me now. The artifact has lost its power. It's exempt from the traditional agreements governing them, and it doesn't need to be given to the church, that's it. You already understand me so well. Can we cut right to the chase then? Orbital readings disappeared just before we handed the artifact to Citadel, the cathedral, as it so happened. It's currently being looked after here, but the formal procedures to transfer ownership might have yet to be completed, making its legal owner unclear. So, in your expert opinion, what should be done here? The person that found it claims it. Well, this is a tricky one. I'm assuming Liberal wants to assert ownership of it in this scenario, right? If anything, the professor here who wants to do that, and merely here accompanying her as a representative of the Royal Army. The only reason it's not lying at the bottom of the Valeria Lake right now is because of DCF's and salvage effort. I'd say we have every right to keep it personally. From what I've heard, it's completely impossible to analyze an artifact that's no longer active. I don't see how it'd be of any use to your research as things stand now. But you're sure you want it that badly? Oh, absolutely. Talking about an object found at the site of where a massive flying city. I might not have seen it, but it sounds like everything we thought we knew about that world was more or less proven wrong. You know, by the truth... by the truth that you people in the church have kept hidden for the past, I don't know, 1,000 years? As for the Ouroboros group, they don't make much more sense than you guys. The more I hear about the advances in technology, the less I can work out how it's even possible. I don't even know what the truth is or what's really happening here in this land. But I can't stand by a foreign disinterest in knowing the answers anymore, and I'm far away. it. But I can't stand by and feign disinterest in knowing the answers anymore. And I'm far from alone. As long as there's a slightest chance the artifact could shed light on all of what I want to know, I want it. I think you've made your point, Professor. It's not as though interrogating him will achieve anything. True enough. Well, you've heard what I've got to say. It's now up to you to tell us what you're going to do. Will you hand over the lump of metal, or won't you? Well, the brief hesitation was all it took to spawn a great evil. On the cover over here. Who is she? No way. Sister crawled through the fields, ran through the hills, and spread disaster into the skies above. As expected, as excerpt from the Book of Urs, verse 2, disaster unleashed. And there's my waifu. She doesn't like a hot nun. Is this the one that's supposed to be like be able to take a bullet and then just ask for a cigarette afterwards? I apologize for the delay in coming, Father Graham. Or is this the one that's actually his assistant, the rookie? My name is Reese Argan, and I am a squire. Yep, it's his new squire, the girl's ritter. Look forward to working under you. Didn't think we'd end up having more company. Wait a second. Is something the matter? So that's how they think they can get me, is it? But they can't just bribe me so easily. I'm better than that. See? Maybe I underestimated the girl's ritter. Yeah, well, they work for a giant church. The guy with green hair is considered Father Kevin. He's actually a priest. He's a nun. They think they can break my will to fight by sending a girl like you my way, do they? Why, do you like them? Does your husband know this? I'm sure he wouldn't mind. But I'm not going to go down so easily because I've got a secret weapon on my own. Behold, the most powerful force in the universe. Tita! Isn't that... Aww. Yeah, that would break me. It's a picture of Tita. It's Tita, isn't it? How cute. Isn't she? Isn't she? Oh, she absolutely adores her daughter. I bet you just want to jump into this photo and squeeze your little stuffed toy right now, don't you? I would. Tita's adorable. You haven't really seen her, but she is absolutely adorable in this game. I've cried because of a scene because of her. I should have known a cutie patootie like you would be able to accept the same qualities enough. Anyway, that's why no matter how frickin' adorable you may happen to be, you can't take me down because I've got a natural immunity. I beg your pardon, but I'm afraid I'm not really following. You keep saying that someone is cute, but are you referring to me? Who else would I be talking to about? You've got such an aura of maturity about you, and yet your features still have the irresistible trace of innocence in them. And then, God, I only got in the ME1 menu music, Mass Effect 1 music. So you had to log into all that just to get your game. I think no, it wasn't you. It was Jade, General Jade Paladin. He bought me the first 3 actually, and I was playing the first one. Got some ways in there. Had sex with some weird alien lady. Didn't make it too far after that. I made it to another world. I think the last thing was I just remember going to some kind of compound and people being attacked, something like that. I got to ride the giant thing. And then they threw you into the sister's habit to compliment it. Oh, like a little cherry on top. It's the most flattering habit I've ever seen. Sorry, I was distracted. Have I heard was sex with some alien lady? What's going on? Mass Effect 1. Mike's playing the remake. If I didn't have my protective field, I may have been in danger here. Why are you looking at me like that? I'm just saying. Might I inquire as to the identities of the people with you, Father Graham? Sure. The lady's Professor Erica Russell of DCF, while the gentleman is Lieutenant Colonel Sid of the Royal Army. Seriously, though, Father Graham, really? So you're the people who initially discovered the artifact, then. Thank you for your cooperation in our work. We will take over looking after it from here on out. That will be all. Wait up. What? Hold on a minute. We hadn't even finished deciding what to do with it yet. Perhaps not, but my intention was to save you the time and effort required to do so by making the correct judgment myself. Wow. If you're in a place, Graham, whether it has lost its power or not, this is no ordinary artifact. It is potentially related to one of the Septimentarians. I'm surprised that you even humored the option of letting an outsider take custody of it. I mean, well, you sure know how to pick a fight. Go on then. What legal basis do you have for taking it from us? The agreements with the church quite clearly say the artifacts that have lost their power are exempt from usual rules. I have no legal basis, but you have no more of one of keeping it. You literally found it. If we were to follow the agreements to the letter, no one is allowed to assert ownership of an inactive artifact. It belongs to neither you nor me. It's simply an abandoned object with no owner whatsoever. And she found it! Oh, they redone the startup stuff. Looks way nicer. That sounds cool. What? So all you got is, I don't need a reason, it's mine, and that's final? Put it bluntly, yes. Well, if that's how you want to play it. What's your take on this, Kevin Graham? Well, by all means. Me? I thought I'd be kicked out of this conversation. But, well, I can't say I don't want to take it back to I can't say I don't want to take it back to Arcadia with us. But after all the help Liberal's given us, I feel kind of bad to snatch them from them without even giving them a valid reason. Both agreements have a degree of merit, but neither is clearly more correct. Technically, Chief Gustav was the one behind the control who pulled it up. It should belong to exactly. But unless there was some type of agreement between them that she funded him and she would collect and receive the reward, and he was that. So if that was the case, by legal definition, it would be hers. If not, it would be Gustav. I'm not quite sure how you solved this one. I've already solved it. You know that you're smack dab in the middle of this too, right? What the fuck? I thought my game broke. My. What is it? Why do you both look so surprised? What do you mean, why? Did you two not hear that? Hear what? Wait up. Oh. It's active! The royal family has a deal with the church that all active artifacts will be handed over to the church. So, now it's active. And, wow. Hey, the cube is what fell itself. Did something absorb that? Wow. Like, where'd the case come from? Because earlier you saw the cube itself fall. Oh, no way. That thing wasn't giving off any oral readings at all anymore. Zero zip. Why is it suddenly active again? Maybe that settles our dispute? It does. No, the real artifact was inside. Never seen one quite like this. Looks like a box of some kind, or a cube maybe? I like the music. Oh. I'd like to thank you two for your cooperation in the recovery of this artifact. According to the pact of the church, I, Kevin Graham, will be assuming custody of it here in Alana. You and all who aided you have accepted Church's deepest appreciation. You better pay them. That was horrible energy used. No, man hours and labor. I want 1,000,000 gold. Zenny, or whatever the damn currency is in this. I thought we were never going to escape. Erica sure doesn't know when to quit. That's a kind way of putting it. I couldn't believe what I was hearing right at the end there. Just as I thought she maxed out her crazy talk spew, he goes and shouts, "Well, if you're gonna be taking that, then I'll be taking her." He tried to take the nun. I thought Annalise was one of a kind cuteness freak, but she might actually have some stiff competition. Annalise? Oh, I like this nun. She's nice. Oh, sorry. She's a girl I met while I was here last time. She's a bracer for about your age, I think. Oh. Reese. Is that how you say your name? Reese? Rise? How do you pronounce your name? Rise, right? Like Ties, but Rise. Mr. Rise? Yes. You were right. So Reese. Reese. Okay. You're not mad at me, are you? It just sounds better than Rise. He's full of Rise. Wow, Raggy. We're not keeping in touch with you. Father Graham. Yes. 5 years is a long time. Just as you have changed and progressed in rank significantly during those years, so have I. Whoa! The Reese Argent, standing before you as a squire of the Gralsritter, not the girl you once knew. Oh, sure we'll hear some backstory about this one. I am here to serve and to protect you, nothing more. Come on, Reese. You need not concern yourself with how I feel. Oh, I guess she liked him? Maybe they like each other. But that'd be weird. Oh no, he was 22 5 years ago. He was 17. He's like, no, that's still creepy, dude. Because she could be 17, maybe 18. Kind of creepy. You need to not concern yourself with how I feel. If you don't treat me as a subordinate, then there is little reason for me to be here serving you. With that talk out of the way, we need to board the last international liner out of Grensel, don't we? We should start making our way to the landing port. Wait a sec. He's hungry. Is that your... That was a figment of your imagination. Huh? You seem to be tired, Father Graham. I see no other explanation as to why you are hearing sounds that clearly don't exist in reality. I think you ought to try and have some rest when we reach the air. As I was saying, I think you ought to try and have some rest. Don't even try to tell me that one wasn't my imagination. Oh man, for a second I thought you changed, but you haven't, not one bit. You're still the same, perpetually hungry Reese, I remember. Oh, she's blushing. This is just a simple psychological phenomenon. Lack of control is proof that I still have plenty of training ahead of me. I can only apologize for my own inability. Since when did you not being able to turn off your stomach become something you have to apologize for? Besides, I wouldn't have you any other way. You're forever gonna be the girl who was always getting caught sneaking into the kitchen, trying to stuff her face to me. I'll be going on ahead. Hey, wait a second. You're in my way, please move. Oh, I am? Okay, oh, I'm sorry, okay. I didn't mean to push my luck. Just got carried away thinking of old times, that's all. You have no reason to apologize. Nor do I see any point in you doing so, because there are a few things in the world that carry less weight than one of your apologies. Ooh, that's fired. Damn, finally biting back, huh? Oh, one sec. Thank God. While I've only got a 50-50 chance of you listening, knock it off with the fathergram, or even father for that matter? For what reason? I don't know if you're doing it because you feel like you have to, or because you want to act all distant. But there's no way I can get used to it, like ever. It's weird to me out. So please, call me Kevin, same as you always did. What if I refuse? Then I'll beg you until you change your mind. I'll get down on my knees if I have to. You certainly would. Well, you know that they say, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Not true. I teach Jasmine new tricks. He does them just fine. Until next time she forgets. I know it's been a while since, but I'm way too set in my ways now. Oh, you're there, buddy. The one. That's me. Sorry, didn't quite catch that. It was nothing. Still, I can't very well refuse an order from my superior. No. Oh no. You're not playing that game. It's not an order, it's a favor. Very important distinction. Bleh. You're so selfish, Kevin. There we go. That's what I wanted. But just so we're clear, even if I've changed how I address you, the fact that I am your subordinate hasn't changed in the slightest. Don't forget that. Yeah, I know. We can talk like we used to, too, but there's no way to turn back the clock to the way things used to be. Oh, and one more thing. We've still got some time until the last airship leaves, so how about we head over to the department store and this clock? We can grab you something you can eat. I like the sound of that. I propose buying all the bread they have left. Didn't know you were that. Girls just want to have lunch. Yeah, girls want to have lunch. That's all they want. I thought you were joking when you said you were going to buy everything they had left. The girl behind the counter looked like she thought you were a freak of nature. It's just another example of Adios divine providence. Better that they brought by someone who intends to consume them. And have the poor things be thrown away. Yeah, a real bleeding heart, but that much? I hope you're not spending your entire salary on food. I'll have you know that you have nothing to worry about. There are a few people in the world who know how to make better use of sales and special offers. Well, whatever makes you happy, it's not my business how you blow your mirror at the end of the day. Mira, that's the name of the game. 1 million Mira. So, while I give you my get-up is right up at the top of the suspicious chart. I'm pretty sure anyone would be confused if a woman in a sister's habit came wandering into their shop after dark to buy out the leftovers. Oh, stop your grumbling. And it's almost time for us to leave. We should make our way over to the landing port. I'm not sure how much longer my stomach can wait. Yes, ma'am. Are you hungry again? Is some... Sorry, the stomach of yours is going to have to wait a little longer. Unforgivable. I don't know who this fiend is, but as long as I don't kill them, I can go as far as I like, right? Oh! Sympathize, but you might want to calm down a bit. Still, whoever they are, they're not very good at killing people. Quite, I doubt they have much experience. They do seem to be have undergone some degree of training. Oh well, I just say we're gonna have to skip today's last airship out of it. You know a good place to strike? Oh, I do. You know the perfect place. Oh. Gilbert! No, it's not Gilbert. It can't be Gilbert. It's Gilbert. Fucking. Where do they go? I saw them into this area. I'm sure of it. It was you, huh? What? Sorry for the little sound. To figure out the issue to that. He has something to do. Maybe I have too many things going on. Mr. Blurf! How? How did you discover me? My stealth abilities are at the height of perfection. Like I remember you. Still way too sure of yourself. Who might you be? He's technically part of Ouroboros. He's about as low-ranking a member as you can get, though. I see. He does look the part. How dare you! I'll have you know I'm very much up on the up. And as for you, what do you mean he does look the part? I'm gonna kick your ass, dude. Couldn't look more like a nobody if he tried. You're the kind of person who constantly throws himself into things too big to handle and ends up sabotaging himself without anyone lifting a finger. And you refuse to learn from any of your failures, too. What? You haven't lost your touch. Impress how accurately you were able to judge his character after talking to him for like a second. You didn't even need to talk to him. He oozes irrelevance from every pore. Ooh, salt me more. Step on me, sister. Holy shit. you cocky, aren't you? Well, let's see how long the cockiness lasts. Yeah. He just whacked him with a giant sword? Where the fuck did she pull that from? Templar sword? So, that's what you picked, huh? Just like you chose a bowgun as your weapon. I choose a Templar sword for mine. It's great. Is that why she's your waifu? Man, step on me. She's just like that. Yes, man. Call me a pig! Oink, oink, oink. All there is to it. Distorted barf. Possible. What did you just do? I don't even know how I got hit. A weapon used by the Graal's Ritter called a Templar sword. Blades made up of multiple pieces held together by wires that's the user extended at will. Oh, one of those. Anyway, it's time those lips started flapping. What's that wanted criminal like you doing here in Grit? How much of our business do you know? Why should I have to answer you up? Like, don't know when to give up. Start talking now. It reminds me a little of Reen. Reen. FYI, she's not in a good mood. And, you don't want to make her any madder. It looks like I've only got one option. I'm so sorry, forgive me! I'm only here because I just crash landed. I didn't even want to come here. And after I did, I just happened to see you two, and so I decided to follow you, I swear. Yeah, I misjudged him. Might be more to him than meets the eye, you know. Nice way of putting it. So go on, keep talking. Said you crash landed here, that means there's an Ouroboros airship somewhere near here. You came on, right? No, there isn't. I did crash land, but it wasn't on board of an airship. It was on board this. It's like a walking Gilgamesh, man. I think he is Gilgamesh. Ha! I lied! Fooled you! What the? Is he an archism? He has an archism. Ha 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 ha! Not so relevant now, am I? Show them what you can do, Giapachi! Mow them down! Oh, I get to do this. Can't have it that's either. Obviously, we gotta take him out. Oh, but you've gained some HP. That thing has no HP.
Charge complete!
Missed!
What the?
No, this is simple. Arc Fencer. That's the sword and extends it to attack. Nice. Deals 50% of HP, restores 50 CP, and cures KO with a blessing. Wow, okay. I like her. I'm gonna whack it with a pointy. What aren't you guys? I'm just gonna whack you with a stick. Oh, how dare you?
Let's end this.
Oh yeah, crap. You guys remembered? Move Reese. Holy shit! Alright. You guys enough yet? None. I need 25. So, I'll save that for when it charges up an attack again. Hey, Loth, how you doing, buddy? How's it going? Good. I've been lurking and watching. No worries, but I always appreciate the lurk. Ah, you need that.
See, look at me! Please! Can't we all just get along? Come on, let's shake on it. Oh, yeah! Idiot! This is what you get! Just go away! Damn it! I'm in the lead! You little... Damn it! That's what you get! Wait! Let's talk this over! Yeah! See what color your blood is!
I love it.
It's just a flesh wound.
Just a fuck. Make that defense now. Okay, with the pointing. Oh, right now. Okay, take no defense. Hologram, you need to hit your ass crap. If it is. Well, you can go home. Oh, strength down, that's why. Strength up, huh? Yeah, I'm just probably gonna sleep early. So far, really good. I've had quite a few good laughs.
Take that!
He's got Titanic War. I basically got the stuff I had on him before. Oh. Stick with the pointy end. Oh yes, I get to see it.
No way!
Wow. There's no moving. Oh shit. Throwing for me earlier. As well.
I hold in my hand the chalice of heaven, its holiest of lights. Hail fear!
Hey, man.
Still a ways to go.
Yeah, I was storming here earlier, too. Blew my little bird feeder off. I had to go outside and get it.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Let's get ready to rumble. Dun, 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 dun. Where's the plane, dude? Huh? Maybe it did. Go poke stuff. Haka says 1-5 for the jump catching game. Haka's, what's up, buddy? And sinks the bomb. No, Gilbert. Comedically relieved. Actually, I think he probably just got that. Dude, if he can get a chance to get LE, it looks great. No, well, I think he's lurking. I think his little icon, when it fell down, hit us, hit a star and collected it. I said he won it. I don't see his points. That's weird. Yeah, he's there. He's lurking at the moment. Not to call him out or anything. But so yeah, when his little animation fell down on the little plane for the battle royale, it hit a star and collected the star. Curse you! Do you have any idea how much I had to go through to earn that? It's running way smoother than the original. That sounds great. If I ever get a chance to get it, I probably will. If I wait for it to go on sale. You really are full of surprises, aren't you? I'm impressed, Reese. You sure know how to get the best out of that thing. Not at all. I still got a lot to learn. Especially if I want to be half as good as my sister. Oh, that's what the story is. That one that could take a bullet to the head and smoke a cigarette after, like, that's her little sister. Good to hear. I'm just playing that. I love that game. Still, I'm no different. And those two were close because they were probably childhood friends. No, Kevin was talking about Commander Sultanate when he said that. Oh, really? Well, there was one that said that was really good with a crossbow. I assume I'm mixing them up. I mean the one that's... Okay, so it's the one that was really good with a crossbow that supposedly died. Still, I'm no different. Kevin, the one that gave Wise Man a rough time. Anyway. One that LoH asked Kevin about? Yeah, that one. I just finished the first one again, and I mean, it's just, oh my god, I can get back into those games at some point. I wager you're out of tricks now, so you're ready to give up on them quietly. If you don't try to cause any more trouble, I'll hand you over to the soldiers here and leave you at that. Touchdown on Eden 5. Like, yeah. You're planning to hand me over to the Royal Army? Your best option. If you really want us to take you back to Arteria instead, that's fine with me. As if you go with me with that one, I can't guarantee your safety. Leave that one to you. Again? What was that? Look into the light! Twing! This thing again. It starts glowing so randomly. Maybe it's reacting to something. What is that thing? What are you planning on doing? Nothing to you. Don't worry. Shut up for a second. What is up with this thing? Ah, so the time of begin is finally upon us. What the hell is this dude? It's like a monk dragoon combination, huh? What? When did you? White hair. Looks female. Strange man. Or the mask could be possessed and it's LoH. It's a pleasure to see you again, Kevin Graham. Traverser of the pathless darkness. Repenting of his transgression with the sin of the stigma forever on his back. What the hell are you? Oh, LoH. LoH. It's Setharoth! Dun 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 dun. Setharoth, what? Oh, God, that's great. Thus my lord was revived. I couldn't read it because it's a break. Come forth, offerings, come forth. Can't read it. Burn ashes and ever blazing flames. God. You put that right in the middle of that bright ass scene. I couldn't read a damn bit of it. He summoned something. What happened? Why did I... Captured. Where am I? Hey, Reese. Speaking of Reese, I want a Reese's cup. Reese, are you okay? My candy. Welcome to the candy. Oh, you're into it. Yeah. This is a pumpkin one. So they look like a little pumpkin. A pumpkin Reese. Oh, what's going on? Kevin, why are we... I'm glad you're okay. How are you feeling? Any pain? I feel sick. You do? My stomach's going to implode if it doesn't get any food soon. I'm starting on all the food we brought. Sure. I'd normally be just as down for food as you are, but come on. Is it really what you should be thinking about right now? There's nothing in the world more important or fundamental than eating. Woman after my own heart. But we must change the subject. I remember the strange man appearing, that's you glowing white all of a sudden. How about breathing, Reese? It's kind of important. Then, yeah, I don't remember any more than that either. Thanks, Jazzy. But take a look around us. All right. We had your medicine. Stone bookkeep. Are we inside some kind of ruin? No, wait. What? The hell? Like some final level bullshit. Like a giant rock salt inside the puddle. Awesome, buddy. Getting there. The Hermit's Garden. Yeah. So much for this being an easy assignment. Oh. Well, we finished off the chapter. Legend of Heroes, Trials in the Sky Third. The prelude, the girls read his end. Took 2 hours and 20 minutes. Roughly. Start the next chapter. I still got like 40 minutes. Chapter 1, Phantasma. Yeah, you're getting there. You're about... Well, I think you need 65,000 for a game. Alright, I plan on playing all these. You guys are going to have all those points up if you watch. So, very cool. I got right back to it. I might lower it again after we catch everything up. We'll see. But... Ignorant cults. The kin of Vagnarok. So I think if you type !buy, it brings up a list. I need to add more stuff to that, but all I have on there is like stream loot cards and game requests. Now everyone's going to save up for the game request. So who did you hook up with in Slothar? So I figured that's what it's there for. I mean, I could make it so you can use your points for like command. really wanted to. The Kin of Wagner. Cosmographica. And here's the Azor fragment. Whoever managed this library must have some out of this world connection to gather this many rare books all over the place. Whoa, is this a copy of Isthmian Tales? What's a banned book doing here? The guys over at the congregation for this sacrament flipped their lid if they saw it. You're banning books, and they're on just old and rare books either. I found one that's published this year. No way. What's it called? It's called Liberian Cuisine, published by Liberal News Service. That can't be real. What's that doing here mixed in with all this other stuff? You sure you aren't pulling my leg? That sounds like something Dorothy would write. I've played this game so much, I've hooked up with everyone before, but I did Lyria on this playthrough. Guess it's as good as mine. The photographs of the food and it looks delicious out. I bet they do. There's this girl named Dorothy who works for the LNS. She's one incredible photographer. She was my first. I had to make up with her in 3 because Miranda was a little hard to resist. Oh wow. Mainly because she's not playable in Mass Effect 2 and I will be sure of that. That sounds interesting. I'm playing a female Shep because I love the voice actor. Love the voice actor. Wait, first? You femme shape? Oh yeah, don't know how I forgot about it. Weren't you hungry? I was, but I finished eating while you were busy looking at the books here. I did save some for you, but... Egg salad sandwich. How fast did you eat? Wait, you brought that poor store entire bread supply and this is all that's left? They were perfectly baked too. The flour you used was clear, high quality, but bread like that can't be made without excellent water either. I think it was liberal. I think I like liberal. Well, can't deny the country's got some great grub. Try all around. Let's get off the subject of food already. I know. There's something truly odd about this. We should have a thorough look through of that. Yeah, of course. I need to think of it. Still have that? It's completely stopped glowing now. Might as well be inactive again. I doubt it was a coincidence that it started glowing just before we were sent here. There's no ordinary artifact, that's for sure. Give it to me, Kevin. I'll look after it. Huh? Why? Protecting you is my duty as your squire. As such, I can hardly stand by and let you keep something that possesses such danger on your person. I should be the one to keep it. Wait a minute. Give it to me. Look. First, we still don't know any conclusive proof that this cube is the reason we ended up here. Second, despite me being the one who had it until this point, you're here with me anyway. Yeah, Lyria was 1 and 3 my first time. Miranda was 2, and Garrus was my all-time best friend. I think this time I'm gonna go for Ashley because he's next to me. So unless you plan to take it off at me and run as far away as me as possible, who's holding it won't make a damn bit of difference. Still, sorry, but this time I'm actually ordering you. You wouldn't disobey an order from your superior, would you? Alright then. But if we find out for sure that that's really dangerous, promise me you'll get rid of it. That's all I want you to agree to. Alright, promise. Anyways, you up for some exploring? I don't know what's up with this place, but it's time to try to find out. I basically have 59 levels. Fine by me. Don't think I get that high. Number of rare valuables. Copy of living cuisine also. But the weird part is there's books on the other side. Oh, this. This is where they got the idea for a few of those extra dungeons in Zanadu. What's that? That's what it reminds me of. Well, this is forbearing, voting. Doesn't look like it's a relic of an ancient Sumerian civilization. I agree. As far as I can tell, it's not any kind of device, simply a stone monument. Oh, something written near the bottom. So there is. Should be able to read it? Walk onto it? Let's see. The Hermit's Garden. What is that supposed to mean? Sure. Could be a message, or maybe even... Actually, let me look it over some more before I say anything. Can't find any hidden switches or the like anywhere. You're right. It's just a stone monument. So we tried destroying it and seeing if anything happens then? I get first hit. Wait, no way! Just because we've established it isn't any kind of device doesn't mean there's nothing bad will happen if it goes bad. Don't worry, just a joking. Anyways, let's save extreme options like that until we've explored all of our more reasonable needs. I've romanced Ashley before. It's hard, but it does have a good arc. I think we should go look around somewhere else. I normally kill her though. Teach me your god. Oh. Or how does the eye can see? Sometimes if you jump off. Where are we? Beats me. Still, whenever we are big. Judging by how our voices don't echo anyway. Yeah. Jump off. So big, they loading. I'll provide you the oxygen you need it. What's a huge tree doing here? There's no sign of any others in the surrounding area either. As big as it is, it doesn't seem to be a fruit tree, unfortunately. We wouldn't get that lucky. Come to think of it, though, you were always an expert on plants and medical herbs and stuff, right? You don't recognize what kind of tree this is? I did, but no. At the very least, it isn't one that grows on the western side of the continent. Did you work something out? Maybe, maybe not. You should try looking everywhere else, somewhere else, though. Oh, right. Still, even if it doesn't bear fruit, maybe it has sap inside like vapor fruit. Yeah, I can cut into the trunk a bit to see. No, you cannot. Oh yeah, there's a chance that it isn't that isn't there. To be fair, she was only doing her job. I thought you switched sides. That looks important. not touch the shiny light. Like a little table. Well, this is nice. So that thing in the water must be producing water. Looks like some kind of rest area or something. But why? What's it doing here? Well, resting is important. I'd love to sit and enjoy a relaxing lunch here. Well, I give you that. It might be kind of nice. Although, personally, my first thought was that I'd love to sit and fish here. If there were any fish to fish. Really? I didn't know you liked fishing. Sure, can't say I've gotten any better at it, but hobby's a hobby. I was surprised at how many fish fanatics there are over Liberal. There's a guild in Granville that's really hardcore into it. And one girl I ran into would give most pros a run for their money. Oh? Something wrong? It's nothing. Regardless, it's a shame there's no fish in it. The water here is exceptionally clear. I think this should suffice as a water source for us at least. Yeah. Alright, let's go check somewhere else. Yeah, that thing must be producing the water. Alright. Save and go talk to the shiny light. What's this? Not sure. Take a closer look. First. Oh, okay, maybe I should have talked. Who dumped all this Seraphim on the ground? Well, whatever. Don't think anyone complain if we take it. You're feeling disappointed it wasn't food. You're incredible. I didn't know you knew how to read a people's minds with your Thermaturgy. That's it. Thermaturgy. Was that the best of your Dominion training? It wasn't. Because it's called Thermometer, actually. Sure wasn't. I needed to know you. Strength, defense, CP recovery up? Wow. Emblem with the lunar symbol carved on it. Like Ram. Like the little clocks in the corner. Well, you guys investigate the whole area now. So they won't dehydrate, but they will starve to death. Which we didn't know. Something that would give us an idea as to where we are. Maybe not specific. I think I might have an idea of what kind of place this is. Really? It's a place both within Liberal and not at the same time. And in another dimension, like a separate dimension. Can you elaborate? Well, see, during the trouble with the Oral, the situation with all the spaces hidden within the Philic powers intended to seal the aura away. Wow. So you think the place we're in may be similar? I can't say for sure, but it's definitely a possibility. There's a few cracks in my theory, unfortunately. I think I understand what you mean. What's the official first game type? Because from what you were talking about earlier, not just Trials in the Sky is the first game. And the very first game is called Trials in the Sky. Then that leads in the second chapter, and then it leads into this one, the third. There's no other games before. That's why if I'm going to play, because they said I should play the Cold Steel game. And then I learned about the previous ones. I was like, if I'm going to play from the very beginning. So I can get the entire story. I think I understand what you mean. And so far, I've not been disappointed. A lot of emotional moments, a lot of great moments. Combat's great. If you're really hard into the hardcore stuff, you can play Nightmare, and I don't, but I hear all about it except the Libyan cuisine book we found earlier in this one, right? Exactly. We assume this is some kind of enclosed space sealed away with a new world all those years ago. How did a book that was only published this year get in here? All the other unusual books are from after the Great Collapse, too. Which means someone else has been going in and out of here within the past year? Could it be that man in black we met at the port? Now each section of these games take place in different areas, I'm aware of. So 1, 2, and 3 take place in Liberal in this game. I think Cold Still takes place in Erebonia. I think, does Azora and Zero take place in Erebonia as well? And then there's no Calvard yet. But I think the next 2 games take place there. Maybe not. Technically, the first game of Trials series is done. I wouldn't peg him as the kind of guy who'd want to read about liberal cuisine. Very true. Either way, I think we can say for sure now that the situation we're in is planned out by someone, possibly before the cube even came into our possession. So they are only tied together through the universe. No, they cross over. All the story in this, you find out more and more and more. It all links together. Just over a 6-year span, I think. Possibly before the cube even came into our possession. Like Joshua and Estelle that you meet are in the Cold Steel game. It all crosses in. I think you mean all of them. Basically, it's one giant story that takes place in different parts of the world. And then kind of combined. Possibly before the cube even came out of possession. I really think so, in our But if that really is the case, what should we do now? The million mirror question. That's a million mirror question. A million mirror. We don't have much to work with here. Just a big open area with no way out. Oh, Zero and Azor take place in the province of Crossbell, which is a little buffer state located between Erebona and Calva. Yeah, Crossbell is mentioned once or twice, I think. I don't know if they mentioned the first one. They definitely mentioned the second one, though. Again? Ugh. That sounded like something broke. Green mentioned that she's from Crossbell. Right. When you first mention her, when you first meet her, the conversation with the parents in Green was saying they're from Crossbell. I don't recall if the first one mentioned it. If anyone mentioned the first one at all. That sounded like something broke. Yeah, but what? Crap. Kevin took his battle movement out of his pocket. He then noticed all the quartz in it were shattered. Seeing this, Reese took out her own battle weapon. Uh-oh. Mine is the same way. The spare quartz are ruined. What is going on here? I can't use arts now. What? Absorbed it? Glowing. And it's teleport. That's probably where I got that little glowy item. More? This is exactly where they get the, oh, it's up there. Okay, Zanadu is based on these games as well. It's like kind of like off thing. This has a lot of feel like those little void dungeons. What just happened? I don't know. I'd wager it was this cube doing. Guess we can add altering in this area to the list of works along with wrecking our court. Sure, it's a good idea to keep it on you. Honestly, I get the feeling we'd be shit out of luck without it. At least now we've got some new stuff to investigate. Could lead us to the right direction. Should go and check out all the places that have changed. All right. Robert. Broken cord. Definitely looks like I have changed. All right, probably could. Fine. You said all the places. I want to go back and read. My orbments! How dare you! Thanks, Jazzy. I could understand if it were an artifact or an orbment. But you thought they were gonna let you start with high level sports, huh? Nope. It wasn't even that high level. 4. Raised. I could understand if it were an artifact or an orbment, but how did a lump of stone start glowing like that? Like, do you believe in magic? No, there's an apt enough description, if I've ever heard one. The only thing I can add to that is that the laws of this world, as we know them, don't seem to apply to it. Eyes. The voice, wasn't it? Eyes the cube. Raise. Raise the cube for the money. Who's there? Who are you? He is. Well, it did ask nicely. What do you do? Hell with it! Not like we got any other better option. Summoning someone? Get another teammate? Visit. Oh. Again? This voice is different. Welcome. Put into my mouth. Shall grant your power. Huh? Name your currency, so that we may transact them. Wait a second. What do you mean by currency? It's going to sell us things in exchange for mirror? I got you. I shall grant you power in exchange for that currency. Okay, free. Buy weapon? Crap. I have no mirror. Armor? Up. Size 4. Up. Well, they all start with the second tier. That's nice. Oh, look at that. Oh, Jesus. I like that it breaks it down in the categories. Nice quality of life. Please, my brethren, I shall grant you good fortune. What do you think that was about? What I know. As far as it is to say, we should be able to buy things from here and use synthesized quartz here. That thing breaks your quartz. Pretty useful, if nothing else. We still have the stuff that we left over there when our quartz was gathered. Perhaps we should use those to synthesize some new ones. Plan to me. I don't have money. We can stand on our own 2 feet just fine, but we're gonna need recovery if we ever find ourselves in a jam. So many. Our bad guys start showing up the next year. Hey, you don't need mirror to make quartz. You only said, holy Stragus. Now that this is something. It really is. The petals of pure light are floating through the air around us. Welcome you, dear guest. That? Did the tree just talk to us? In accordance to my master's wishes, I grant you the blessings of the earth. However, my power is not without its limits. I require compensation in exchange for it to use. My master's power returns. The variety of blessings I offer shall increase. May the blessing of the earth be upon you. If someone told me a tree just chatted them up and offered to sell them ingredients, I'd tell them they had one too many drinks. Please, something wrong? The great tree took root near the 7-colored spring, and there it granted blessings and joy. An excerpt from the book of Genesis, verse 7, Primal Ground. Oh, hallowed Dios, thank you for the divine protection and mercy you have bestowed upon us. Why aren't you just tickled pink? I'm not sure this tree has anything to do with the goddess, though. I disagree. Even the testaments of the goddess say that all roads lead to food. It's the fundamental basis of everything. Not in the testament I've ever laid eyes on. That's giving you anything. Huh? Well, you were giving me this. Why are you giving this to me? Because you are remarkably impious for a knight of the church. You should work on becoming more devout. You quickly. Doesn't even make sense. Besides, can't you just do the cooking yourself? But you've always been better at it than me. I'm sure it's the wish of the ingredients to be used by the best chef possible. Still. Please. Nah. I'm too soft. Well, fine. But you have to help. Deal? Also, the second I catch that you snacked on something while we're making it, I'm done. I know. He says that. Alright, let's go make some quartz. Alright. We gotta make at least set up for one of each here. Gonna need a HP. A lot. Just buy one of each right now. I know I'm missing fire. One for DPS, one for Father would be our healer and she'll be our DPS. Alright. Mind. The cut. Okay. Ready. Give them a little bit of everything. Hit. speed, evade, attack. We have room for one more. I guess I give her an HP. Now they each have a little bit something. She'll be the attacker and he'll be the healer. Kind of the obvious choice since he has the most EP. So he doesn't have fire. He has wind, earth, water. He'll have fire, wind. There's water quartz for the other line. Is for this one? You've got 2 water quartz. Water quartz on the same line. Oh. Oh, like this. So 2 waters on that. Ah, okay. That gives him lots here. For AoE. Is that how that works? Right. I thought it was just the line up top above the thing. 3 games, I never figured this out. Each path is a different line. Quartz only stack if they are at the same time. You win. Okay. That's cool. That gives me the AoE heal. That's awesome. Thank you. And also gives the... I can have that. Okay. Alright. Well... We're going to have to call that one there. It's about time to call it quit. Come back. Well, I won't be playing this until Friday. We'll play this Friday, Saturday. Because tomorrow night I want to do some Cards Against Humanity for anyone to join in for a fun night. You're welcome, Bits. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate the information. LoH, Mars, thanks for hanging out. DJ, always appreciated. My lurkers on Trovo or Twitch, DLive, YouTube, thank you very much. So tomorrow night, if anyone's interested, we're doing Cards Against Humanity online. Wednesday, we'll be getting into some VR stuff. I want to try a few VR games. Share those with you guys. No stream Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We'll get back into this. So that'll give me Friday, Saturday, and Monday. Because I want to indulge, but take my time with this one. So until then, I will see you guys tomorrow night. If you're interested, have a wonderful night, and see you next time.